Hello, hello everyone. How's it going today? I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit. Hold on. I think it needs to come down just a smidgen. Little adjustment. Alright, we'll see how that looks. It's a little too much headroom. That's better. Hello, hello everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am getting ready to make some yummy roasted tomato soup, but that's the main thing I have on my menu for today. I'm gonna try to see if I have enough flour to make a bread, specifically like half a loaf. That's what I would like to do. The only concern is the amount of flour I have, so I'm gonna try to see if I can make a little bit, because I want to try to make bread bowls. I think bread bowls would be so yummy. But let me pull up my recipe I've written down on my tablet so I can test that out. Let's see, recipes. Okay. I need my recipe. I'm trying to find the one that I only have to have going, resting for an hour? Is this it? Or is it this? Or is this the wrong one? No, that's the wrong one. Not that one, I say. It must be my other one then. Let me check. Yeah, it's this one. That's the shorter time. Perfect. Okay. Let me get down to my ingredients. I want to see if I have enough that can actually okay, so this is normally 4 cups. I think I might have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm hoping I have 2 cups, because everything else I have plenty of. My concern is this. But let's try to measure that all out real quick, because if I have enough to do a smaller loaf, I can cut it in half, and they'll have to bake on their own individually, but I'd be able to bake them into this guy, and I think that'd be a very fun time. So let's try that. Okay, real quick though, let me... So it has to rise for about 1.5 hours. So these may not necessarily be done on stream. We will see. But they need to be 450 is what the oven will need to be at once I get there. Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, let me grab a bowl down so we can start mixing the flour. Hopefully I have 2 cups. Gosh, I hope I have 2 cups. By the way, everybody, please let me know how the audio sounds. Hopefully it sounds good. Okay. I need a cup. I need a teaspoon. Okay. Let's bring this over here. So, I think my cups are dirty. Let me see. Nope, they're right here. Okay. Let me cut my flour bag down. Perfection. So once again, everybody, you've seen me make bread on here plenty of times. I'm going to be sifting my flour, which is actually, in this case, I'm just going to be mixing it with a spoon and actually putting in my cup, like filling my cup with a spoon. That way it keeps it fluffier and keeps it from being compact. It helps make for a fluffier, softer texture to your bread. Okay, so that is 1 cup. I think I will have enough. Thank goodness. I did go to Meijer, which is my local grocery store in Michigan, shopping, and I didn't pick up flour strictly because I think I want to start getting in at like Costco or Sam's Club, because you just get so much more for the price, like so much quantity of flour. And with how much I've been baking now, especially these breads, like I'd rather get the bigger yield. Okay, that's 2 cups of flour, and that leaves me with probably just enough to be able to like shape the dough. So I'm gonna leave that over here for now. Okay, next I need my dry yeast, my activated dry yeast, which is all the way up here. Right? No, this isn't the right one. This isn't the one I normally use. This is one that was gifted to me. Here's my activated dry yeast. Got it. I want to finish the opened one first. So I need 2 1/4 teaspoons. So I need to cut that in half. Okay. I'm just going to use a single 1/4 teaspoon and just fill that up as many times as I need. Okay. Then we need a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Which, let me grab down my salt I use for that. Ah! Short people problems. Okay. I have my salt. And then let me grab my spatula. That way I can stir this in a minute. And I'll switch so you can see the stirring. Alright. So. I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So, I'm going to mix in the yeast side first. Then I'm going to mix in the salt side. 'Cause apparently, directly mixing them together, like pouring them on top of each other, can actually unactivate them. So then when you put them into the flour, it helps dilute like that reaction that would happen. Okay. That is done. And next, I need a cup of warm water. Just gotta let the water warm up. Luckily, this is all done. Let me put this away. I'm really excited to make this tomato basil soup. I haven't made it in a year, actually. Just because Danny doesn't like it too much. He's not, well, he likes my soup. He just isn't a big fan of just tomato soups in general because he's not a big tomato guy. Okay, I have my cup of warm water. Just gonna pour that in. And we're gonna give it a mix until it's all combined. We do have, I do have a loaf that I bought at the store of sourdough, so maybe I'll make, maybe I'll end up making a nice, maybe some BLTs to go with the soup tonight. That might be fun. That might be really yummy. Just wanting to get that last little bit that's underneath. I'm hoping for Christmas I'll get some more equipment for leveling up my streaming game here in the kitchen. Okay, that's done. It's looking lumpy and everything. That's actually normal. I just need to saran wrap it now and let it rise for an hour and a half. It should have just about double in size, and then I'll be able to cut that in half and bake 2 separate bread doughs, which would be perfect. I'll be able to, you know, if I bake them separately. I wish I had 2 mini Dutch ovens. I only have 1 mini Dutch oven. I do have a double set that's on my wish list with my family, and I need to add it to my streaming one here. But that way I can actually make bread, like 2 bread bowls in a go. Technically 3 with this one. So that'd be really nice if I have a guest and I want to make bread bowls for us. Okay, this is like this. It's just going to be set off to the side because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. It just actually rises on the counter. And we put in the, we put it in the way that it is, specifically, like, we put it in the saran wrap because it keeps the humidity, which helps that rising and helps activate that yeast further. Okay, tablet needs to go out of the way for a while. Because we're going to start prepping our veggies. Now, these are going to be baking in the oven. It will be something that ends up, you know, they're going to roast. That's where the roasted part of this comes. It's going to be Roma tomatoes. I wish I had more tomatoes than I have, but I have Roma tomatoes. I love it garlicky, so it's going to be 2 bulbs of garlic, a red onion. They're still in the bag, but I have a shallot I'm going to roast with it, as well as a red pepper. If I feel like it needs more after that, we'll see how the tomatoes look. We're going to kind of go by ear and see how it looks like for yield. I'm going to throw some rosemary in the roasting pan. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. But I'm really excited, guys. I do want to announce that, though I'm not hosting Thanksgiving dinner here, so I'm not going to be using it yet this month, but it probably will be next month. I officially got myself a Fiberware professional flavor injector set. So this is actually for like injecting like turkey or chicken or briskets even. You inject it with like butter and other like broths and everything else, and that helps keep it really moist under the skin. That's like a good trick for keeping your turkey from drying out. I have not opened it yet. I got it on sale for $7.99 at Meijer, and comes in a cute carrying case. I love to see that it has a storage case. Keep the needles protected. But, or the syringes, if you will. Man, these are not easy to open, though. Is it, like, locked otherwhere? No, it's just these. Wow, these are not easy, are they? They're not easy to get your finger under. Gotta pull open. Holy cow. Alright, so this is the actual syringe. This is where, like, if you have your needle on, you're going to go ahead and suck up the stuff, and then when you have your needle actually put on to the syringe, you would end up puncturing the turkey or the chicken, the brisket, whatever you're cooking, and then you just inject it into the body of the item or the food piece that you're making. So I'm really excited to try this out come December, because I have my big party I'm hosting for my friends. It's our little holiday get-together. I sadly did not have a chance due to traveling to host a Friendsgiving like I usually like doing, but that's okay. Alright, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm really excited about this. But, for now, I need to place a timer. I forgot to place a timer for the rising of the dough. Let me place that timer. I'll say it's been 5 minutes. We'll do an hour 25 instead of an hour and a half. Alright, and that timer's going on my phone. Alrighty, let's go ahead and prep those veggies. Get my knife out. My handy dandy knife. I need my cutting board. And the tray I'm going to put them on. Which is this. Okay. Let me switch cameras so you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty. Actually, I'm going to scooch this over. I am going to actually put some aluminum foil on this just to make it a little less messy for cleanup later. And I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 450. I'm going to do 450 just because I need to have that preheated. Well, I guess I don't have to preheat it for the other stuff because that still has an hour and a half to rise. So, let me get this going. So, the tomato basil is interesting because I'm going to be adding a little bit of heavy cream. It's also going to have some cream cheese. I'm putting a block of cream cheese in it. So it's going to be very creamy, very rich, which is how I like my tomato basil. I'm not putting fresh basil in this just because I looked at the store and their options were horrendous. They did not have good quantity. Normally I would have more tomatoes than this, but the other 3 tomatoes in my fridge that I did have sadly went bad. So it might be just a little bit of a smaller batch than what I made last year. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut them up. I'm going to cut them in quarters just so they bake a little faster. I'm just going to place everything over here on the sheet, and then once I'm done chopping everything up, I will move it over. That way you can see how, like, what I do with the sheet, because it's not just place them on and throw them in the oven. It's a little bit more to that. A little bit more to it than that. And then after this is done in the oven, it's actually all going to get blended. Okay. Hope everybody likes the music, by the way. I'm trying out a new playlist. But if not, let me know and we can adjust it. Okay, let's cut out the stem. Let me toss the stem out. I just had seeds go all over the floor. I love that for me. Alright, and then we're going to cut this in half and trim up the insides. So what we're doing here is just a little trimmy trim. I actually think I might want to move the camera for what you guys are watching, just so you have a better view of it. I don't have as much going on this counter for this stream, so let me move you guys. Here, I'm gonna here for a second, so you don't have to deal with the crazy moving camera. And bring you over here. I think this will be a nicer setup for you guys. Okay, this might require some finagling here in a few, but let me switch over, see how. Hopefully that's a little nicer. Okay, I'm just going to move that plate out of the way. We're going to move these more up here and this over here. And let's bring y'all in maybe like that. Maybe this is a nice setup for you guys. I hope you like this better. Let me know, chat. Let me know if this looks better for y'all, or if you preferred the other angle better. So here, I feel like this is actually still hindering me. There, now I can be in a better, hopefully, location for y'all to watch what I'm doing. So I just like cutting out these veins. There's not really any flavor to them. They're really spongy. So I just want to get rid of those. And we're going to get out the seeds. Ooh, I'm happy I turned that over because I saw the sticker still on it. There we go. No sticker either. We don't want that roasted. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that. We're going to do half of a bell pepper like this, and then we're going to clean up the other half. There we go. This one has a little bit here even. Again, these parts are spongy and don't have a lot of flavor, so that is why I'm getting rid of them. But for now, I'm going to break this open a little bit just so I can get those seeds out. That's one thing a lot of people don't know, is that there's a red pepper that is in almost every tomato soup. I don't like doing a lot of red pepper, so that's why I only do one. Some people do more. Obviously, if I was doing a bigger yield, I would do more, but my standard is usually just one, because I don't want the red pepper flavor to overtake anything. Okay, so the next bit is we're going to clean up our onion and the garlic and the shallot. So that means just a little bit of a wipe down so it doesn't stick to the board. Personally, I'm doing a red onion just because it's my preferred, specifically for this because they can be a little sweeter. You're going to get a little bit more of that savoriness from the shallot. So let's go ahead and peel these. I hope this is an okay angle for y'all. Alrighty. So while I am prepping this, everybody, put in chat, what is your favorite dish for Thanksgiving? What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And if you are not in the US, what is your favorite just holiday dish? I'll be honest with you, I am not a turkey person. I think there's better food. I'm torn. I love green bean casserole and I love stuffing. So I'm kind of torn between those. But I tell you what, The stuffing would not be the same without those mashed potatoes and gravy, because I love putting gravy on my stuffing. Oh, this one's being stubborn. Get off of this onion. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the roots off. You don't need the roots. And then for the rest of these, it's going to be just a quick halves job. So once again, cutting this onion in quarters just for roasting time. Alright, let's put the onions in here. I'm actually going to break up the onions a little bit more. Kind of like do them in like 2 or 3 layers like this. Just to spread the flavor around a little bit. Especially for those ones that have the core still. I actually might have done too small of a pan. I might need to change pans. I think I'm going to have to change pans because I have shallots and garlic to go, and that's a full pan already. So let me get rid of the onion skins and switch to a bigger sheet pan. And I forgot to preheat the oven, so let me do that now. I'm just going to do 375, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on it and see how long it takes for them to get to the consistency that I want. Alright, bigger pan it is. This might be overkill with this one, but I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Sadly, I do need to add more aluminum foil because this is a bigger pan. And this is just to help with cooking later. Or like cleaning later, not so much the cooking. Okay. That's good. I'm just gonna honestly just double layer it with this aluminum foil. That way it's just a big pick up and move. Oh yeah, that gives me a lot more room to play around with. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. So, let me readjust everything. I have all of this. So I have my tomatoes, my red pepper, my red onion. Let's move on to the shallots and then the garlic. Okie dokie. Out of the way. We bring in the cutting board again. And I'm going to do shallots next, just because garlic's always more messy. Alright. Let me get my shallot out. We'll end up seeing, I might end up doing 2 shallots, maybe just 1. I just want to get this cut open first and see how it's looking. Yeah, it's a good one. But I'm going to do 2, because why not? It's going to be more like a roasted garlic and basil tomato soup, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Oh, this one layer of the shallot is definitely not good. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it like this because the shallots are not big. We could slice it in half again if we wanted, like that. But those are going to go on as well. Okay. Again, normally I would have more tomatoes. I just sadly my 3 really big tomatoes went bad on me. So next is the garlic. We're just gonna cut off the tops just like that. I see one bad one in there, so let me get it out. Ooh, my eyeballs. Okay, let me grab one of my little forks. Grab and pull that bad clove out. Okay. Bad garlic removed. There are some that are just not big enough, or that are too far on the sides and too far down that couldn't get cut, so I'm going to break those off. And I'm still going to put them on the pan. They're just not going to get roasted as a whole clove like this. Okay, so garlic clove in. Now we're going to go ahead and chop off the other one. Okay. Ooh, my eyeballs. And then once again, we're just going to clear off the ones on the sides that were too short to get cut. Because I still want to make sure those are getting roasted. So it's not a beautiful bulb cut, but it's fine. It's all going to turn into the same thing, right? Okay, another garlic bulb there. And all that we have left to do is clean up these remaining bulbs. I'm not going to add the extra shallot. I thought I was going to, but I already have so much red onion on here that I don't want to overpopulate it with onion and have that taking over the actual flavor profile. I want it to be more tomato, more garlicky, and more basil-y. Okay, so we're just going to clean up those few garlics. So first things first, those tips that I cut out, I'm going to clean those out. Some of them are a little higher than others, so any good chunk of garlic I don't want to miss out on, because honestly, the more garlic the better. I'm a big garlic person. I love garlic with a passion. It was literally, garlic seasoning was the party favorite at my wedding, so. Which everyone loved, mind you. I actually have to get more for, I think, Dan's aunt for Christmas, because she loves it so much. Sadly, I've made a few things that I haven't gotten to stream yet. I wanted to do some cooking streams and they just didn't get to happen, but I made homemade chili the other week for a football game, and I did a hot honey cornbread with it, and it was really good. It was a huge hit at the party. Dan absolutely loves my chili. We went to Arizona, and there was an event that we went to, a chili cook-off, and none of them hold a candle to me. I don't want to be that person, but sadly it's true. This is coming from my own husband's mouth. When we got home, he was like, "Can you please make me a chili? I need good chili in my mouth after what we had in Arizona." So I made him chili and did not disappoint. But that was delicious. And then I also made, for the first time ever from scratch, a homemade chocolate cake for my dad's birthday, specifically a Death by Chocolate. And it's so good. I actually have a tiny little bit left. But I will have to do my chili on stream sometime soon, because it's actually relatively easy. Kind of like how we're roasting stuff today, though. I do roast poblano peppers and jalapenos in the oven before putting them in, and like before I chop them up and put them in. And it's so good. It makes such a difference. almost done. We just have this garlic left, and then it is on to actually seasoning our tray over here. And once the oven is preheated, getting it in the oven. And then we kind of just wait for that to preheat, so you and we all can hang out for a little bit. I think I might make me a quick ramen, because I actually have not ate anything, which is always so bad when I'm doing these cooking streams, because they make me so hungry. So I might make a very not fancy ramen. Yeah, I'm not going to show you how I make that. I'm literally going to do an instant ramen. Okay. I have to drop that little garlic. Okay, now let's chop off the little roots. So if you did not know, you can actually have issues digesting those roots on garlic. I've personally never had a problem with it, but if you're trying to incorporate it fully into a dish, it never hurts to give those a little chop. It also makes it easier for peeling. Alrighty. I hope I'm also in the right category. I put cooking. I think I usually do just chatting. So hopefully that's the right category. Figured I'd try something new. Okay, now it's just down to peel these guys. Nothing too special and fancy. Just so you're not looking at wrappers falling. Let me switch over. Once again, I hope everybody is having a great day. If you have a favorite holiday dish, I say holiday just because I know I have people in here that are not from the Americas and don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But yeah, for the Americans, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And for those not in the US, what is your favorite holiday dish? Amazon just started their Black Friday week. So we have a whole week of Black Friday sales over there, which I'm super excited for. If y'all occasionally hear talking in the background, it's Dan gaming, probably with Ramp, I would assume, over on Call of Duty. Okay, come on, little piece. This one's stubborn. Get out of there. So the reason why I'm leaving the other ones in the wrappers is because it helps kind of insulate them and keep them from burning too much. I'm hoping that at the temperature that this is at, these few stragglers that were just that were too low to be cut like the others don't get burnt. They should be fine because I've done it this way before. Alright, let's open this one. I literally have 5 more to do after this. And then we're on to the next steps. Ah! Get off. Okay. Come on. Ah. There we go. 3 more. Almost there. In the home stretch. Come on. There we go. Oh. This one's stubborn. Get off of there. Is anybody excited for any of the movies coming out soon? Because there's a lot coming out. A lot of big movies coming out. Okay, that is us being done with the garlic. Let me clean up the station real quick. Okay. Let me put the shallot back in my onion and garlic bin. Okay. So this is our tray of veggies we're going to roast. So let me switch over to the other cam. So what we're going to do here is we need to sprinkle everything with some oil, and we're going to salt and pepper it. So let me grab out my oil. I'm personally for this going to use my avocado oil. I absolutely love this oil. I prefer like cooking with olive oil. It also has a higher temperature. So we're just gonna drizzle that all over. Make sure to really get those garlic cloves that are in their wrapping still, and that should do it. I just got some on my counter. Love that for me. So I'm also going to just kind of, this is the messy part, gonna get in here and kind of roll everything around. So for all the onions that are facing up and pooling, we don't want that pooling because it's just going to sizzle and the oil's not going to do a lot. So we're going to flip all of these over and around, get them really nicely coated. And get them good. Okay, I'd say they're pretty well coated at this point. All right. I do not have a vegetable broth, which is a downside, but that's what happens when tomatoes went bad on me, because I can't crush the grocery stores anymore. So, everything is all oiled, everything's lathered up with it. I'm gonna clean my hands because they're covered in oil, and we're gonna go ahead and salt and pepper them. And then they're gonna go in the oven. I'm going to say for at least 12 minutes. I'm going to check on them and then see if they need to go longer. And then they're going to get blended. I am going to use my immersion blender though, rather than my big blender, just because it helps. Cleaning my big blender is such a pain in the ass, and I don't want to do it if I don't have to. I guess it's really not that hard, but it's not my most favorite thing in the world to do. Okay, so I am putting on fresh cracked pepper, which is just from Costco, and then my flake salt. Usually that is finishing salt, but God, I hate how I can never get that thing off. But I like the flaky salt for when I'm doing roastings like this. And I am a big pepper girly, so I want all the pepper, if I'm being honest. What's nice is because of how this is, like, any of the pepper on the other stuff, it's going to kind of bloom your seasonings. I actually put any of the roasting, like, liquid straight into my soup as well off of this pan. So, yes, a little bit of oil that's on here. Mainly because, ooh, I hit the camera. Good job, me. There you go. Sorry about that. I do that because it holds so much flavor, and this additional seasonings around on the tray, I'm even like taking time to put extra. It's going to bloom those seasonings and roast them, and it's just going to bring out even more flavor in the dish. So before I put on the salt, though, I forgot to put in my rosemary sprigs. Where's my rosemary? Here they are. I just can't help it. I'm obsessed with rosemary. I love it so much. So I'm going to put some here. We can put some here. Do a nice big sprig there. And some over here. Perfection. Rosemary. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just pinch some flake salt and spread it around. Again, really make sure you hit those garlic cloves because those break in a lot of flavor. Okay, that should be plenty. And I'm going to give a little teensy bit of like rubbing of these rosemary leaves in the oil just to help coat them a little bit to keep them from absolutely burning. And I want them down in the oil more because it's going to flavor up that oil. And again, bloom and kind of give a seasoned oil, which is what I want. Alright, so that is ready. We're going to put this in the oven. And I'm going to start at 12 minutes for this dish. We're going to see how it is because I want them to get a little, maybe a little charring, but like we definitely want them roasted. Alright, let me set a timer. Hi, Owen, baby. Yes, sir. It is only 4:50. You have plenty of time until dinner yet. So, ooh, I should have done it sooner. I might have to microwave it. I forgot to pull out my cream cheese. So, I'm going to take this out. Get it heat. And I'm going to actually put it like up on top of the oven. Put it on the stove. Let it warm up. And I might have to microwave that later, which isn't the end of the world. I've done it before. Just don't microwave it in its wrapping because that is aluminum foil, so that is not good for the microwave. It's like a really gross, rainy, like slash snowy day here. It's very wet and damp out, so this is a really good, really nice recipe to have going and something to bake on like these really chilly, rainy autumn days. But while we wait for that, I'm going to turn on my kettle so I can make some ramen because I need something in my system. And I'll be right back, everybody. I need to use the restroom. wish y'all could have heard the scream this cat did at me. It is not dinner time. It is 5 p.m. Not even. And he doesn't get fed until 6. He knows the drill. Dude straight wildin' over here. Alright. So we have... Let me look at my phone. How long until we can do our bread? Okay, we have 46 minutes until we can put the bread in the oven. Until the bread is done rising and ready to get one in the oven. Okay. This is going to be the pot that we need. Let me also grab the immersion blender. Come hither. Okay. This is my immersion blender set. That's the immersion blender, then this is the whisk. And then this is the piece that runs it. Great kitchen gadget, by the way, for the, like, cook in your life. Okay. Really, I can really smell the rosemary right now, which is phenomenal. Love that smell. Said I am gonna make me a quick ramen. I know 2 soups in one day. I love soup, what can I say? I'm a big soup girly. I like getting rotisserie chickens at Costco, and we shred them up. I do a couple different things with those. We do just chicken and rice. We'll do we do chicken and rice. We do homemade chicken noodle soup with that shredded chicken. I do chicken. Dan makes us chicken quesadillas. And I even make us a chicken pot pie casserole that absolutely slaps. There's something left on this from last time I don't like. Where is my multi-purpose spray? It might kind of help cut through it. Must be under the sink. Yeah, it is. Just as a heads up, everybody, I am on a show, a tech talk show called Techeries, if you weren't already aware. We talk video games, tech news. We review video games and other tech and do unboxings and whatnot. So a quick cool thing about that is because it is holiday season, we are working on helping everybody keep track of who's doing Black Friday sales or any crazy big sales going on, which this show will have a lot of that because all the big Black Friday announcements are coming out. And we are, well, I'm excited to say that we are going to be making lists, like idea lists for like shopping for gadgets and stuff for the nerd, and I'm going to be working on a kitchen gadget one. And I tell you what, this immersion blender, 100% going to be on there. Because it is so darn useful. Love this thing. I don't use it too often. It's a little more situational. I'm sure I could use it more than what I do, but if you want to make purees, or if you're making soups like this that need everything kind of like blended and pureed up, it's so nice because you can just have it straight in your big pot and you're just blending it like this. Alright, let me get my super fancy and authentic ramen out of the microwave. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on these veggies before I need to check on them and see if they need to go longer. I have a feeling they will. I got a minute left. Alrighty. I just made a really simple pork ramen. Nothing fancy. Okay. Let me pull out my oven mitts so I can show you what we're looking like. We're almost there, y'all. Definitely need to go in longer. I can't remember how long I put them in previously for, or what temperature, if I'm being honest. I could have looked it up, but I was like, you know what? We'll just figure it out together. Okay, I'm really smelling that rosemary and the peppers right now. But this is currently what we're looking like, and it needs to go in longer. I'm gonna do 20 minutes, but I'm gonna periodically check on it. Hi, Owen. I'm gonna mute my mic while I eat this for a second, guys. Alright, well, I'm on the other side of the wall eating. I'm at my tablet. I'm gonna double check if I need to preheat the Dutch oven or not. I'm pretty sure I do, but I can't remember. Instructions. After the dough has risen, preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Place your Dutch oven with the lid on in the cold oven to let it heat up with the oven. If your Dutch oven is black on the inside, okay, yeah, I've already done that. So yeah, I do need to preheat it, but I can do it. I need to preheat my Dutch oven, which means I can put it in the oven while it's preheating. So that will not be a problem. Okay. I'm still eating, but it's alright. Let's see. Go ahead and put this stuff away while we're waiting on everything to cook. Oop, that is not what I wanted. I wanted below it. Silly me. Okay, well, that's all that put away. That's just to hurry up and wait, eh? Right, I am going to move my webcam back, that way you can actually have a higher view of the immersion blending once we have it ready to go. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, when it's time, it's all gonna go in that pot and get immersion blended. And so we have somewhere to put our yield of roasted goods. We'll have that ready and prepared. This is so hot. I need a glass of water too while we're here. While we're waiting. I did try a new salad idea the other day because we had a bunch of baby spinach, and I cut up. I had like jumbo-sized blueberries, so I cut those in half, and I put in a little bit of salt, pepper, tiny little bit of sugar in with this baby spinach, those blueberries, feta, and then Granny Smith apples and Pink Lady apples, and mixed it all up, and it was such a good like little like spinach and fruit salad. It was so yummy. I put it with my favorite strawberry vinaigrette, and that slapped. Even Dan was like, this was really good. This is a great idea. And I got more, but this time instead of having just baby spinach, I have baby spinach and arugula. And I think that'll be a really nice combo. Everything's looking good in there. I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna go be right back just to finish eating real quick and to get some water in me, and then we'll continue from there. So I'll be back soon. I think it has. Wow. I love that. Let's see. Maybe we switch up the station. Oh no, it literally only has 2 tracks. Ah, what the heck? You know what, guys? Pretzel Rocks is gonna go away for a second. Because it looks like there's an update for it, so maybe... um, Pretzel Rocks does have an update all of a sudden. It did not have that when I came in. So let me get that updated. Excuse me. Oh my god. So sorry. Let's see. Download the player. Let's get the update, because I have to go to the website for the update. The actual player itself can't update itself. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and now I have to log back in. Yay. I hate that my keyboard is so far away. I need to get a portable one that I can, like, have here and make it easier. Oh, I need to re-authenticate and everything. I love that. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. I just had, like, I swallowed something down the wrong tube or something. While I wait for that. I know, isn't that ridiculous, Rob? I was like, oh, let's try the League of Legends playlist. Because usually the League of Legends stuff has really good music. Didn't realize there was only 2. Alright, while we wait for that, though, let me check our stuff in here. Yeah, it's starting to look real good. We'll let it go the next 4 minutes. I am going to switch pots, because I realized I don't need, because I have less tomatoes than I was planning on initially cooking with, I don't think I need all of that. So I'm going to do a smaller pot. Which is probably better for it just being Dan and I. Okay. Can you send my authentication code, please? I am trying to get into my pretzel rocks. I hate it when that happens. When it, like, takes forever. Okay. Let's try this again. Log in.
Hello there.
And I've clicked away from it, though. It's working. And I just got my message. I love that. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Are you considered updated now? It is. So, yeah, there are only 2 tracks. There's these, like, game stations, which are new. There's, like, a Dungeons and Dragons one. So I guess whenever I played the Dungeons and Dragons one, it's only 7 tracks. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it used to be, like, an hour long. I think they changed that shit. That's disappointing. Pretzel Rocks, get your shit together. Let's see. What music do we want? Do you guys want some epic music? There's folk music. Why? The folk only has 4 tracks. I feel like these tracks got downsized like crazy. Yeah, my chill EDM I used to play is only 2 tracks. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm doing my... Okay. That's just disappointing. My chill EDM one used to be the one I always played. Either they crazy downsized or they changed stuff with my subscription. Woke up, chill is good. Well, if I play chill EDM, there's a chill one. That one has 71 minutes of music, so let's play that one. See what it's like. I feel like that's so slow. Do we like this, guys, or do you want more? Because I could do lo-fi, that's only 7 minutes, so it'd be the same 4 songs. I can't believe this is so different. There's so much less available. I need to figure out the Spotify plugin so I can play my playlist on stream without issue. Oh my god! If you figure that out, please let me know. Alright, we're gonna take these out of the oven and see how they're looking. I think they're gonna be good though. Hi, Owen. Does dinner smell good? It's not for you. Okay, y'all. Here is the roasted veggies. It smells absolutely heavenly. Okay. Move my drink glass back. Place this down. And we just gotta start getting stuff put in the pot. Where are my tongs? And how long do I have for the timer for the bread? 20 minutes? Yeah, we can let it preheat. Or no, off. That's not what I wanted. It's bake. We need that at 450. Let me dry off what got wet. I just want to have credit for artists. Having an extra audio track that doesn't go on the VOD is absolutely necessary. Oh, 100%. I absolutely agree with that. Then what's nice is you can, which I need to get it set back up, because right now all of my VODs, like the VOD for this will have the music on the VOD. Which luckily in chat it's getting, and you can see on my screen as well, my chat, so like it helps credit the artists. But with that being said, I do want to make sure that things are adjusted properly and playing properly and crediting people properly, and I can do that through what is it called? The sonar that you've told me about. I need to reset up my sonar because I had gotten rid of sonar on everything because of the fuck up I was having with my audio with specifically with sonar and with Streamlabs, but I was concerned that it was sonar causing the problems. Okay, I'm gonna change webcams. But yeah, you can do it through the sonar, I know for sure. Okay, so everything is genuinely just getting dropped in here except for the garlic that's in their casings still. They're like garlic clove casings, because it's all gonna get blended together. Hello, my pacing Owen. So this is all of our veggies that got roasted. And we gotta give them a good blending. Which we'll do here as soon as I'm done cleaning off all of this. I also need to get all the juices from here into there. And the leaves off of those rosemary stems. Okay. These 2 garlics will be dealt with in a little bit. Same with those rosemarys. I just want to get all this out first, and then I'll deal with handling those. Sadly, I'm not making as much of this as I would like, because I do like having like leftovers. Probably won't have as much leftovers as I was hoping for, but it's okay. I still have some leftover chicken noodle soup, so. Now, Rob, the Spotify plugin, that does help with, like, not getting DMCA'd, right? Or is that still a risk? Okay. So next we have our rosemary stems. Our rosemary leaves. I want to take off the stem. Since the audio track doesn't go on the VOD, they can't strike you and mute your audio. Oh! Okay, very cool. Yeah, I would definitely love to learn more about that for sure, then. Okay, I'm not going to use all of these rosemary leaves, otherwise it's going to be a little overpowering. What we're going to do, though, first, guys, is we're going to blend all this together before adding any of our cream, any of my basil that I have, and the cream cheese, because I want it to be, like, well blended and taken care of first. So next I have the garlic. So it should just kind of, like, squeeze on out when I... Oh, it's really hot when I do that, though. Ah, hot, 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 hot. Let me get out that little fork that's in the sink I was using to pop garlic out earlier. Okay, so. I'm just gonna stab them and pull them out. Why did my thing go into subscriber mode for a moment? Was that you, Rob? Oh, is Kim messing with chat? We gotta give Kim, like, a rundown on the, like, how all the, like, mod stuff works. I want to teach her how to clip. Sorry, you dropped your phone? Sorry, I couldn't... On my end, I'm only looking at Streamlabs, and it didn't show me who changed it. It just said that it was changed to subscriber-only mode. And Kim hadn't messaged in chat yet, though, so I didn't know she was present. You dropped it on your face? Oh, no! Ooh, this one's being a little more stubborn with, like, letting me... There it goes. See how, like, they just kind of come out, kind of like pimples? That's a weird way of putting it. I'm sorry, that's kind of gross. Just those middle two. Okay, and that middle one. Oh, I see one that I missed. Get out, child of the garlic. Well, I hope your face is okay, Kim. Okay. Let me wash my hands up, and then we're gonna put the, like, drippings, if you will, that's on the pan here into the pot as well. And then we're gonna immerse and blend it up. No, I wanted the 3 dots. Sorry, I went to the 3 dots looking for a way to resubscribe because I hate ads and I dropped it. Oh no! She just use your laptop, he says. But don't drop that on your face. Wise words to live by. Don't drop your laptop on your face. Sorry, everybody. I know this is not exciting view for the food cam. I'm just working on getting all that junk off. Okay. Okay. So, next things next. Oh, my phone hurts too. It's a brick. Okay. So what we're gonna do is blend all this shit up. I want to finish that before I put the... oh, Kim, I just saw that you had messaged me. I'm sorry. Let me see what you said. That's fine, hon. What you messaged me about. That's totally fine. We don't need the car, so you're good. Alright, y'all. So this is my immersion blender. We're gonna stick it on in there. Here, I'm gonna turn this light on. Hopefully it'll help y'all be able to see a little better. And we're gonna... Right now we're gonna start on low. So I have to hold this lock button. And then... Like, unlock button, actually, so it actually spins. You're so welcome. I hope this noise is okay. I don't know what this is like coming through the mic for you guys. I would have preferred to have more tomato for sure, but it's just the beginning. It'll get better. I have this tiny little ramekin. I'm just going to fill it halfway up with water and give it a little splash in. That way I can continue to emulsify this. Okay. For now, I'm going to leave this here and waiting because I do have more to add. So let me grab out my... Oh, goodness. Who is calling me?
Hello, what do you want?
I'm getting a phone call, guys. Please hold, and I will be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. I have returned. That was my cousin calling me. She's on her way home from work and she's like, I miss Morgan and Dan. I'm gonna give them a call. Okie dokie. So, what we're gonna do, because we haven't had any basil added to this yet, I have my Italian, my creamy Genovese. I probably said that wrong. I did not buy this actually. Someone else bought it for me. What is this called? So it's a pesto. I'm adding a pesto. It looks like it's a Italian basil and maybe like a cheese pesto, which sounds fantastic. I know it's really garlicky. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's this brand for anybody who wants to know. It's pretty salty. Dan's sister had used this when she was cooking at my house when she was staying here, so it's kind of, she left it for me to use. We'll add more if we need to, but next I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream. That's all I have left of this one, so that's going to be it. I do have more if I end up needing more, though. And we also have a softened cream cheese. So it's going to be very creamy, very rich. I'm going to only add half of the block, just because I have less tomatoes than I initially was planning. Because I don't want to overpower my tomato bisque and everything with the cream cheese. So that was supposed to fall in, but thank God I did not make a massive mess. Okay, guys. Next is to immersion blend that. Okay, and a little taste test. It's the immersion blender.
Oh, very strange noise.
Deanna just called me.
Oh.
She's missing us. And it's like, I wonder what they're up to. Oh, wait, I have a phone. And so she gave me a call, and she's like, so what are you guys up to? I'm like, Dan's playing COD, and I'm doing a cooking stream. She's like, oh, should I call you back? I was like, yeah, I'll call you as soon as I'm done with the stream.
Tell her to tune in. Come on. I know, Owen. It's
Are you watching football tonight?
good chance.
Because I'm being asked by Rob what I'm doing tonight. He might want to do more Moria. It needs more basil. Also needs a little bit of salt and pepper. Would you like a sample? The tomato basil?
Nah, I can't.
Oh, is the match starting? Okay. It's 50-50 chance right now if I'm free, Rob. What's up? Okay, let's start there. Ooh, perfect timing. The bread is supposed to be done rising. So that means I'm going to throw in a little bit of sugar into this real quick because I like it a little bit sweeter. And then a little bit more basil. Basil can be so strong, especially when you have it in pesto form like this. So that's like why I've been going like a little bit, little by little. Just to make sure that it's good to go. But I'm really excited with where this is at. It's almost perfect. So as soon as I'm done with this, probably not going to stream since it's... that's understandable, Rob. Are you trying to play Moria, or are you trying to hang out with Meow? Excuse you. Wonder. My plan was to work on Techery stuff, since I have limited time for that as well. But, like, I'm happy to hang out and chat with you while I work on stuff. Oh, not at all. I don't mind if she's there. Goodness, no. I love her. She's so amazing. Okay, guys, I'm really happy with where that's at. I am going to heat it over the stove in a little bit, just because it's very, like, a little over room temperature warm. But, for now, I need to work on the bread, and I need my food taster, Dan, to come out and try it. Because I need to work on the bread bowls. Sadly, I wish I had 2 mini Dutch ovens. But I do not. It is what it is. I'll make do. I'll have to make a bread bowl one at a time. I want to get one done. That way I can show y'all. You're welcome, dear. Let's go. Like, I'm happy to get on Moria a bit, but I do need to work on some Techery stuff, so, like, we could hang out and chat while I work on Techery stuff. And you could be in Moria, and then I can just hop in occasionally, or after I'm done working on Tekari's items. Okay, let me give this a little bit of a let then, so we can break out the dough. Okay, let's flour up the counter. Okay. I hope this is, I never know like the right amount of flour to put on the counter if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna spread it out just so it's hopefully not too much. Yeah, I'm down for that because Dan's playing Call of Duty. He's either gonna continue playing Call of Duty or he's gonna switch over to watching football. So either one works. Okay, so this has risen about halfway. I did a small batch. I did a half batch than what I normally do. But let me go ahead and flour my hands up. Because I need to do... what I need to do is kind of like cut this in half and form it. Because I'm trying to make hopefully 2 mini bread bowls from this. Ugh. I need to go through and adjust my throne wish list for everybody because I know people have asked about items for Christmas. So I need to get on those double Dutch ovens, those 2 mini Dutch ovens. That way I could have 3. Because I need at least 1 more for Dan and I. So I can make 2 at the same time. Okay. Let me get out my bench scraper. And I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't flour that. Hold on. Definitely need to flour that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get those separated. So I have 2 little mini balls. Sorry, I'm a child. Okay, let's do just a little tap of that one. This one's getting all made up into the perfect ball. And now let's do this one. So hopefully these will rise up into nice little mini loaves, and there's enough for me to like cut them open, take off the top, and fill them with soup. Okay. One is going to have to wait for the other to cook, sadly. But that's alright. We will make do. Let me get out the parchment paper. Cut it up. And get it fitted. So. I'm going to do that, but in half. Okay. About their center. I want to put 1 loaf. We'll choose this one to set aside. 1 is sitting aside, waiting for its moment to shine. And let me grab out the preheated Dutch oven. I think I might need to adjust the cooking time. Hey, Dan. Want me to talk to Dan? Hey, Daniel.
Yes, Morgan.
When you're done with that, can you help me give Owen his meds?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. You're getting fed soon. I need Daddy's help first, okay? Okay. So. So this one. Oh, sorry, I'm reading my tablet. That's why I'm on the other. Oh, it needs to technically rise for another 30 minutes. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do one not rising. It is what it is. It's fine. Sent you a message on Messenger, by the way. Okay, I'll give it a look in just a second. And let me get this second dough in its thing. That way we can work on next steps. Okay. So right now I'm putting this in its little pot. I'm giving it a little bit of trimming though. That way I don't have really awkward punches, and like I don't want this to burn too much over and get into the oven. Okay, this needs to cook for, the original is 30 minutes with the lid on, but I'm doing a half batch, so I don't know if I should do it shorter. I might do 20 minutes and then check it. Because all else fails, I can let it go a little longer. Okay. We'll do 20 on that one. Alright, let me check out that message. Oh, Rob, that's fine. No problem. I'm just gonna clean this up. Okay. And let's do it again. Okay. All right. For now, we kind of just have to wait a little bit. Gotta wait for that stuff to be done cooking. Ugh, I don't blame her. Kit Kats are the shit. I love Kit Kats. Dan's siblings, because there's like, he's one of 5, and then we have also like our brother-in-law. There's 2 boyfriends. There's me. So like we all do like a secret Santa for the siblings and significant others. I do that too. You gotta savor every bite. You do the little edges around, and then you do small little bites of the whole length of the Kit Kat. That is the correct way of doing it. But no, anyway, so we're doing Secret Santa with the siblings because it's just cheaper for everybody. And, you know, we do it that way in part to, you know, just make it easier. No. No, not at all. Here, does Meow like dark chocolate? Anyway, what I was getting at though, like we're doing Secret Santa with the siblings, and this year instead of like just gifts, it's like, okay, you have to get a gift and a sweet treat was the whole thing. And I hope all the family knows how much I love Reese's Cups, Kit Kats, and Ferrero Rochers. She loves chocolate. Well, I have a king size dark chocolate Kit Kat right here. But I'm going to send you or we have a group chat. Hold on, let me find our group chat on Discord. I'm going to send her the Death by Chocolate cake. Oh, here, I have ours with just me and her up closer. So I'm just going to send that. Let her know I'm sending her a Death by Chocolate cake that I made, homemade. It's so good. I have a little bit left over there. I might go grab me a slice now that we're talking about chocolate. I don't know if you saw what Salty said in the mead hall about, in the streaming crew specifically, about the enshrouded stuff. I'm letting her know in real time. She's just went, what's that? Like, you're about to find out. She's literally sending it to you. That's so funny. Well, it has been sent successfully. It is so good. Ah. There's not a lot we can do now, guys. I don't have a whole list of things to be made, but now that we have more people present, I would love to know, everybody, what is your favorite holiday dish? Specifically for Americans, what is your favorite Thanksgiving gift? And just since I have like you, Rob, who does not celebrate Thanksgiving, what's your favorite holiday dish? Let me know in chat. I'm gonna take my hair down now that I'm not as toasty. So I'll be muting for just a moment. Alrighty. Ah. Let me eat some of my Kit Kat. Now that you're talking about Kit Kats, I need a Kit Kat. Oh, did Kim leave? Okay. Well, Tyler's napping Ramp is AFK streaming, or not streaming, he's gaming with Dan, which no biggie. I appreciate the lurks. Let's see. So yeah, I guess, Rob, what is your favorite holiday meal? So I eat my Kit Kat. He is an old man. You didn't have like a favorite, like, growing up, like a dish your parents would make? Rodent psycho, I'm proud of it. I had to prove you I eat it that way too. Okay. So how long do I cook? Let's figure out how long I think I should cook it with the lid off. It says continue baking for another 10 minutes. So I'll see how it looks when it comes out of the oven, and it'll either be 5 or 10 minutes. You look like my little guinea pig gnawing at a piece of wood. See, I don't eat it that way. I do the sides and the fronts, like the little edges, and then I eat from front and back, so I have chocolate and wafer together. So you're a little extra rodent-y compared to me. Like, for me, though, my favorite part is the chocolate. It's the chocolate over the wafer for me. I didn't know that you ever had a guinea pig, Rob. Look at that. I'm learning something new. Rob, our friend anniversary's coming up pretty soon. Comes up here in February. Oh, very nice. So, how old were you? And I learned that 1 times 1 is 3. What? Oh, that's funny. How old were you when you got this guinea pig? We didn't know about that. I wouldn't have expected you did. Okay, I do have some of my oil left. My, like, 9. Oh, that's why I didn't know about it. Yeah, this is my garlic oil. Perfect. Okay, guys, I still can talk. I'm just going to step around the corner and shake up Owen's medicine. That way it's ready for Dan when he's done with his Call of Duty match. Daniel? Meds? I had a feeling you forgot. No, he's been yelling at me. Did you hear him earlier when I came out of the bathroom?
No.
He was like, meow. I was like, oh my God, Owen. I'm here. I understand, but it's an hour yet until dinner. Open up, boy. Good job, Owen. Everybody, Owen's having a flare-up with his allergies right now, which is why he needs medication. He's on steroids right now to help it. No, I got it. If you just want to grab it and hand it to me. Since you're right there. Thank you, sweetheart. Are you with Ramp?
Yeah.
Tell him I said hi. Every morning before school, my nieces and I were just sitting around the cage staring to see if the babies were born yet. That's really cute, though. That's so cute. Alrighty. Let me get Owen his food. Meow. Hi, sir. Excuse you. Opening the door for your food. Turkey and chicken. Yes, Owen. I know, puppy boy. You're wasting away, because you definitely don't have any dry food you could have been eating this entire time. He's being so quiet right now, which is ridiculous, because usually he's like, meow, meow, going crazy. Is it because you know other people can hear you? And you never want other people to hear how obnoxious you actually are? Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go, pups. Alright, the beast has been fed. Let's see, is Dan in a match already? Ah, dang it, he is. I wanted him to try the soup. I might still go, like, hover over him and wait for him to die. I'll be right back. You guys will be able to hear us, though.
Not bad.
I know you're not a big tomato soup person, but thoughts?
Missing something.
Does it need to be creamier? Because I have another half a block of cream cheese I can add to it.
I don't know what it is. I can't make up my mind what it is either. Sorry, I know that's not helpful.
That's not helpful at all. Okay, y'all. Bring this back over. He didn't say he hated it, though, so that's a win. Because he's really not a tomato soup guy. But that's why I only make it like once a year. Because I love tomato soup. If I can find a tomato soup recipe that he likes. Hello, Winter Nick. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing, dear? I hope your day is going well. I'm just working on some tomato soup and bread bowls. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Cheers. I might be done by the time your call is on after stream, maybe. Oh, you're gonna go watch TikToks. I got you. I got you. Okay. Thank you for lurking, Rob. Much appreciated. So I have a mini bread bowl in the oven right now. Um, that has 3 minutes, and then I take it out and put it back in for another 5 to 10. And then after that is done, while it cools, I have another one I have to throw in the oven. I've been making some roasted tomato basil soup. It's not 100% where I want it yet, so I'm going to work on doctoring it up a little, which means we're breaking out the powders. Right now it's raining and snowing hard. We had our first bit of snowfall today here in Michigan, and luckily it's not cool enough to stick and stay on the ground. Oh, weird hiccup, sorry. But it has been raining for like the last 4 or 5 days. I tell you what, I am feeling the seasonal depression. I think it just helps like I have the streaming and stuff to focus on, but I do miss being able to go outside. I do live in Michigan for now. We are working on finding jobs because we're both my husband and I are sadly unemployed. So we're both working on finding jobs right now, and he has a couple interviews lined up, and hopefully that'll bring good news. But we're specifically looking for something remote or in Arizona because we're actively trying to move to Arizona. Okay, I'm gonna start with that. And actually, let's add a little bit more cream cheese. Oh my gosh, you live in Detroit? No way! That's crazy! That's awesome! Did you know Kitty in real life then? Like when she was here? So I believe, if I remember correctly, it came from Kitty's stream. Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, it was Dan left his job a while ago. It was really toxic and his mental health was just getting really bad. And then I did the same thing before he did it for his, and I found a job that was remote, and it was an amazing job. I absolutely loved it, but they did budget cuts and let go of all their contractors, and so I was let go. So yeah, super exciting, super great time, you know? But I got let go actually while I found out the news my last day of my bachelorette party, and my official last day, and that was exactly to the date a month before my wedding, and I had a week left of work when I came back. Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, I'm in Metro Detroit, so we're not too far from each other. I won't say what city I live in on stream, but I can off of stream. I'm north of Detroit though. Oh, look at it! It's so mini and cute. We're gonna put this in for 10 minutes with the lid off now. Lid off, 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm about, because there's a lot of options, I'm about 40-ish minutes north of Detroit. I'm trying to find out what the soup needs. It's already got a lot of garlic. I'm gonna give it another scoop of the basil. I'm actually gonna finish this off because there's like such little in there. Might as well just use it all. Let's do a little more pepper, more pinches of salt, a little more sugar. The thing I squirted in here earlier, by the way, was sriracha. I thought maybe there would be a nice flavor profile for that, and it did help. It's just not 100% there yet. Let me switch to my other cam. You can actually watch me do the immersion blending. So right now I have basil, cracked pepper. We're going to do a little bit of salt. That's just 2 pinches of my flake salt. And then some pinches of my white sugar. Because I actually like my tomato basil soups a little on the sweeter side. Not like super sweet, obviously, but I do like that. Okay. I really wonder what this sounds like for you guys through my mic. Oregano or Italian seasoning, I do have both, which I was kind of debating that as well. So I'm happy you mentioned that. Okay, that definitely helped. Let me grab my Italian seasoning in the pantry. Okay. I don't remember my recipe I did last time because I just kind of whipped it together with like no knowledge or memory or like written stuff down, so I think that helped me give a taste test to my husband in the office gaming. You guys will be able to hear us though, even though I'm walking away. Better?
Yep.
Okay, cool. It has been deemed better. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to take the immersion blender off because I do need to put this on the stovetop now because it's not super cool. Or like it's not super warm is actually what I meant to say. All right, Italian seasoning. Let's put you away. And I'm so excited for these little bread bowls. All right, let's get this on low heat just so it can warm up. We got 6 minutes until that one little loaf comes out of the oven. And then I gotta switch it around for the other loaf that's still rising. It's prepped and ready to go. It's just doing like an additional rise while we wait to be able to throw it in. Where is my cooling mat? Oh, I think I store it under the oven now. Is it in here? Where's my cooling mat? Okay, where the heck is my cooling mat? Hello? Where did it go? The problem of a small house, y'all. Well, never mind. I've lost my cooling mat. Never mind. I found my cooling mat. I didn't realize I put it back in its box. Ah, it has flour on it from the last loaf of bread I made. so we can cool our loaves off. Alrighty. Now we just wait, y'all. Thank you so much for cooking with me. I do want to do like a holiday cooking special where I like cook with you for the holidays or teach people how to cook some maybe recipes for the holidays. So, if anybody has any like Christmas, because you know it's so close to Thanksgiving. I sadly am not doing a Thanksgiving one. Tomato basil could easily be at your Thanksgiving dinner though. But with if you have any ideas or things you'd like to see cooked for Christmas, please let me know. I am up for anything, any difficulty. I will try my best. I do consider myself a home chef. I am working on my own cookbook, and also for content on TikTok, I'm working on getting recipes up on TikTok as well. So yeah, it's a whole thing. There's a lot of content creation going on over here right now. So, a lot of stuff in the works, and I can't wait to share it with you all. Thank you for the suggestion of the Italian seasoning. Good call. Alrighty. Just got a little bit until that bread comes out. 2 minutes. Probably just under, realistically. And then we get the next one in. Which that one's already prepped and ready to go. So that's super helpful. Which, let me put it over here on the counter so I can just pop it in. Once I unload this guy. Do I have any flour? I have a very tiny bit of flour left. Flour is necessary the next time I go to the store. Okay. I'm going to be doing a video here soon, too, of like going, there's a local spice shop that's about 20-ish minutes, 20 to 25 minutes south of me that I really want to go to. It's my favorite spices. It's called Penzeys, and I love it. You can buy it online and get it shipped to you. They're really good for the environment. They're non-GMO. I am not sponsored, by the way. They're just really good, so I want to make sure you guys are enjoying good cooking products. So yeah, that's a place I'm going to make a video about soon. Going there and shopping and seeing what I can find. I need to re-up on my cayenne pepper specifically. And my shallots, my freezer dried shallots I'm really low on as well. I use those in soups.
Hello there.
Hello there. Who is messaging me? My brother. Oh, is that garlic bread? I'll have to watch it. He sent me a funny video. Say hi, everyone. I'm going to send a photo of stream. Okay. All right, we have our first loaf of bread beeping and ready. Let me switch over so you can see what it looks like. Alrighty. Let's pull this bad boy out of the oven. He's looking impeccable, delicious, dare I say perfect. Look at how cute. Oh, this is my first time making mini loaves. And I'm so thrilled. Oh my god, look at how cute he is! This is my hand for perspective next to it. It's so cute! So the plan is to cut this open, kind of pull out, cut it open, pull out some of the innards, put in the tomato soup, and then butter the top half for dipping. Okay, so next one going in. I'm gonna take it over to the stove and trim up the parchment a little bit. Put his lid on and cook this one now. This has to cook for 20 minutes with the lid on, and then 10 minutes with the lid off. And then my tomato basil soup will be also garnished. I have a little bit of cream on my roasted garlic oil for a little drizzle. And there will be some feta cheese. I'm all out of my fresh Parmesan right now. I normally put Parmesan on it because that's what I prefer. But I like feta as well. So that'll work just fine. Oh, I'm so excited for this, guys. I've been wanting to make bread bowls since I went to the Renaissance Festival this year. And I had a bread bowl. I went on the perfect day. It was like a really cool fall day. It was beautiful. It was perfect. Yeah. It's a big puff ball. It is a little puff ball. So these are called rustic no knead loaves. So I don't have to knead these loaves. I just kind of let them rise and I form them into a ball. In this case, I cut it in half and form them into a ball. My normal recipe that will eventually be available in my recipe book is usually double this batch. I did a half batch for making these. But yeah, right now they're a little toasty, so I'll show you guys it with the oven mitt on, because the bottom's really hot. But this is the little miniature loaf. It's absolute perfection. I cannot wait to cut this bad boy open. It's so cute. I'm so excited. So yeah, we got another half hour, a little over a half hour, of course, together. Because I want to get that one out, let it cool. I'll probably start cutting the first one open and prepping our food. You'll also get to see me take a couple photos. Because photos are fantastic. I also put all of the photos of the food I make here on stream on my Instagram and in my Discord page. So if you're not in my Discord, please feel free to join. I have this out because I usually like letting them dry on this. Like when I do my photos, I'm going to put it on this cute little guy and have them like both together. This will be very cute. I'm really, really happy with how well this turned out. I definitely need additional Dutch ovens though, like miniature Dutch ovens. I need them so bad. That way I can make more than just like one at a time. There's a double set I really want on Amazon, which I need to add it to my throne wish list. That way you all can see them, because I know some of you have been interested in sending gifts, which you all are amazing. That's so kind of you. Obviously not necessary, but yeah, I want to get those added because maybe someone will want to buy me them, and then I can make 3 miniature of these guys in one go. Like this is I did my normal recipe calls for like 4 cups of flour. I had to cut everything in half because I didn't have enough flour to do a big batch, which is fine. I just wanted bread bowls anyway. But if I did my full batch, I could cut them into quarters and I could make 4 bread bowls in one go. So yeah, right now I have only 1 miniature Dutch oven. I'd love to have at least 3. I'll get at least 2 more, you know? That way I can make 1 for me, 1 for my husband, and then maybe 1 for a guest. At least be able to do them in at least 3 batches, you know? Like do 3 in 1 batch is what I meant to say. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this little loaf turned out. He's so cute. Let me give our tomato soup over here a stir on the stovetop. Yeah. Test how temperature-wise it's doing. Shoot, how long has that been in the oven? Let's say 3 or 4 minutes. I forgot to hit the timer because I'm smart. All right, everybody. Let me know what holiday dishes you would like to see me make for Christmas, because I would like to do all December long little streams, even if they're only a couple hours or so. I know I usually do a lot longer streams for cooking. I usually do like 3 massive things in one cooking stream. Tonight, for example, I'm just making some bread loaves and some soup, which doesn't take as long as my other stuff. But yeah, let me know what you want to see, because I'd love to do a bunch of mini streams all December long like from now through December, of holiday meals or desserts or anything you want, maybe hors d'oeuvres. And yeah, my husband won't be upset either. He gets to eat everything I make. So, oh my god, there's nothing like the smell of fresh made bread. It smells so good. I'm so excited. Ooh, I have actually my homemade Parmesan garlic butter that, let me grab it out. I'll actually melt that. I'll soften it. And we can put that on the top of the breads because that'll be so good. Also, just a shout out to the lurkers out there. I just want to say hello and thank you. You all are greatly appreciated. I need to, really badly, I need to get myself a external keyboard to have here while I'm like working with y'all. That way I can like mouse and keyboard it and maybe pull up like a couple, like I think there's those like stream with friends or whatever games, like the word game and whatnot. Those would be really fun to do for like future lulls like this. Thank you, Ramp, for the hydrate. Cheers. Much appreciated, my man. Keeping me well hydrated over here, y'all. Much appreciated to all of you who do the hydrates. And also thank you for not drowning me in them. Now we just wait. I just want to keep touching it and smelling it. It smells so good. It's so perfect and tiny. I can hold it finally. It's still really warm, but I can hold it. It's so soft. Like, it gets that really nice crunchy outer layer, but inside is really, really soft. Let me grab the plates that I'll be serving these on. Are these large enough? Or are they too small? I think that should be perfect, yeah. Cut open, have the soup in it, and then off to the side, the top, all nice and buttered. I'm so excited. I don't know how much I can say that, right? You're like, Morgan, you've said that enough. We get it. Temp is getting better. I've been doing a really slow warm-up. I need a chair. I'm gonna be really low sitting in this chair from my dining room. But let's put myself back over there while we wait. I'm so low. I look so tiny. Normally I bring out my big one, but it's covered in cat hair right now, and I need to go and change it. I used to have one at my bar that you guys are actually sitting on right now, and it's out in the garage, and Owen likes to go out there, my cat, and that has been his spot. It's been like my workbench chair because it's nice not having it in the way of the walkway, because it did stick out a little bit. But I do like to usually bring it in here because I can like be more eye level with y'all, but I need to clean it. He's been drooling all over it. He's a drooler, so it needs a rolling pin, oh my gosh, one of those roller things for fur. You have awakened. I hope your lurking rest was well, Tyler. Hope you had a good sleep, old man. In the oven right now is the second loaf, Tyler, of our bread bowls. The soup is done. It's just warming up here on the stove. One loaf is already made. It's cooling currently, so you can see it. Here is its cute. Look at it beside my face. It's going to be cut open. And have the insides pulled out. They'll be buttered. Off to the side, the soup will go in here. So yeah, that's what you missed. And for the soup as well, here's the soup. I can't really show you it too well, but later. Shit! I never put the lid back on. It's supposed to have be cooking with the lid on. It just did its first 10 minutes with it off, so. It's fine. I even had in my brain, I didn't say, I should have said it aloud to y'all, but I was thinking it, like, oh, I need to make sure to put the lid back on. Because the first time it didn't need the lid. Gosh darn it. The struggles. I hope it's okay. It should be fine. I'm not going to open that anymore until it's time. I'm going to send my brother a photo of my little loaf. My brother's a big cook as well. I just want to let it be known that I'm still playing the chill playlist, guys. And this song, though, isn't, like, not chill. I don't find it very, very chill, either. Okay. So, let's shop the Amazon sales together, yeah? Because it is Black Friday week over on Amazon right now. I think I know what whoever my Secret Santa is, I think I know what they got me. Looking at my wish list. Let me see if there are any mini Dutch ovens on sale. Oh, these ones are cute. They have them in olive. I don't actually like the olive as much, surprisingly, because I'm a green girl all the way. Mine is kind of like a bluish green. I like these. They're so cute. I'm a sucker for Dutch ovens, if you can't tell. Let's see. Alright. Oh, this pumpkin one is cute as fuck. I don't need a really big Dutch oven because I do already have a really big Dutch oven. I think it's a 1 gallon, maybe 1.5. I hear this kind of bubbling a little. Let me make sure it's not getting scorched. Let's check the temperature. Much better. Putting it back to low. I watched, in one go, by the way, I finally watched and finished Agatha All Along, the Disney Plus show. That was interesting, to say the least. Okay, I'll let the butter try to warm up. I might have to nuke it in the microwave real quick. We're almost there, y'all. 3 minutes and then the lid was supposed to come off. I'll probably let it, I'm gonna check on it, but I might let it go for another 5 minutes with the lid on. And then take it off for another 5. We'll see how it's looking though. It was totally my bad. Totally my screw up. It's got just under 3 minutes. What does everybody want? Knife check time? Oh, you want to see my knife? Hold on. It's in the sink because I have to wash everything. But this is my main knife. This is my main knife. I absolutely love it. Let me actually switch cameras so you can see it better. It is an 8-incher. It's the most comfortable for me. This size and like shape and everything is really comfortable for me to be able to like rock and cut. But yeah, this is my knife. It's a little wet at the moment because it was in the sink. Can't really see the pretty handle as much because it's a little dark because it's wet right now, but it's a nice wood handle. And then this, I love this one. It's not one that you want to cut around bone or anything because it is a little bit weaker. It's really it holds its sharpness really well, but if it could get chipped if cutting around bone. That's a completely different knife, a completely different carbon strength. I really want a different knife that can do all of that, like a really good everyday use knife. And it's really good if you're on a budget too. Oh, the knife. Yes, 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 yes. For sure, for sure. Sorry, I see what you mean now. I'm luckily not too concerned about it, because it did cook for half of the time. I just might let it go a little bit longer. It's about to beep. Yeah, let's see. Let's get in here and take a look. Yeah, it needs to go at least another 5 minutes with the lid on, and then we'll take the lid off. It'll just cook a little bit longer than the last one. I'm just kind of going off of the crusting too, you know? Okay, I'm turning that off. Thank you, thank you. I do love my knife. It's a very nice knife. It's a good budget knife. Very good budget knife. It's really good for, I think it's only like 30 or 40 bucks. I'm obsessed. I definitely did a good ratio of like the flour on the counter, because that was one area I was learning. Making bread is something I've very recently gotten into. So I'm happy this turned out so well. I've made previously like 4 loaves, maybe 5 max. All kind of like getting into it. And I've only done no knead bread loaves because I love the rustic look that these have. I will get into kneaded bread eventually. But this is usually really nice. I don't have to knead it, do anything crazy. It's rising while I do more stuff on stream. Or if I'm doing stuff just cleaning around the house. They're really easy ones to take care of. But soon, we're going to get to plating, which I'm excited for. Which means this chair needs to move out of the way. Because I need the feta. Okay, we have the feta out. And we will be also getting these croutons, just for a cute little garnish. Almost. What's wrong?
I'm starving.
You're starving?
Yes.
I can make yours right now.
All I've had is a couple cheeses.
I feel that in my soul. Did you want the tomato soup? Okay. What would you like instead? We have the chicken. Do you want me to whip you something up? We have the leftover spaghetti. We have the leftover chicken noodle soup. Do you want chicken noodle?
No.
Do you want the chicken thighs?
No.
Hungry man. Look at my little mini loaf.
It's a very small loaf.
I have another one in the oven for you because I was making bread loaves. Did you want some chicken noodle soup in it? Instead of the tomato? Or would you like some of the tomato in it? Or do you not want it at all? Alright guys, got like another 7 minutes on that loaf. I just take the lid off in 2 minutes. That's so much jelly. That looks yummy though. Who is that in the kitchen? This is Dan. This is my husband. Say hi, babe. He's my food tester. And now he's making us all a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because he's too hungry. He's starving. Just like our cat, wasting away. Look what he's not as loud about it as, oh, it is. Which, I think that cat is sleeping somewhere now. Yeah, he must be in our bedroom. Must be snoozing. Alrighty. We're in the home stretch. 5 more minutes. Well, a little more than. Nope, 5 more minutes. I looked over and I saw 2 and I was like, oh, must be 2 more minutes. I thought that time went a lot slower than I expected. Never mind. Okay. This one, we're gonna go ahead and let cook for 5 more minutes. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and start prepping this one. The meds are kicking in. No, so listen, if he was still here, he would say hello back. I would let him know you say hello, Internet. The meds are kicking in. No, the meds are kicking in, and with how loud and demanding of food he is, because he's on a steroid, so it actually ups his hunger levels. So this cat has been an absolute menace, wanting food and treats constantly. It's been awful. Alright, while the other loaf is finishing baking, I'm going to do a quick, cute little photo of this loaf for the Instagrams. Actually, let's get my cat's food syringe. I know I hear him sometimes. I'm surprised you don't hear him more. I think it's thanks to the Discord noise suppression that you don't hear him more. Okay. Photos of my mini loaf have been taken. So that means we're going to go ahead and get into the actual prepping process of it with our soup. So, let me place this over here, and let me change cameras. He is 100% not quiet about it. You are correct. Alrighty, I'm going to go in here. I have never cut a bread bowl before, so I hope I'm doing this correctly. So, I have to scoop some of this out, but don't worry, it is not going to go to waste because I will still be using it. And that's one thing that, like, a lot of, like, chefs hate about bread bowls is, like, you make this beautiful bread just to put it to waste and not use it. I love this homemade bread. So we're just going to clear out the innards. And all these little chunks I'm pulling out are going to be like dipped. If I don't stop eating them. Okay, let me go ahead and ladle in our soup. Okay, so, no, stop spilling. Okay, let's go ahead and throw on some of the feta. Super cute, super cute. Don't worry, there will be more feta. I just want to get a couple of the croutons on there. Again, I know it doesn't need more bread. It's more for aesthetic purposes. And also I love these croutons. Like if I wasn't putting it in a bread bowl, these would be in my soup. So we're gonna give a cute little flap of 2 croutons. We're gonna add more feta. Let's add a couple pieces like that. And then that bread is complete. So let me go ahead and pull that out as well, because it needs to go over here on the drying rack, or the cooling rack, if you will. Okay. And here is our other one. Ah, fuck. Like an idiot, I just grabbed it. Ow. Luckily, I barely touched it. So. Whew. That almost was bad. Put away, because you're danger. Very, very close. I almost burnt myself. I like really felt the heat last second and pulled away. Thank goodness. Alright, I am over in my living room because I have a rosemary bush in my doorbell. And I'm just going to garnish it with a couple rosemary leaves. I think it'll be super cute. And here we go. My tomato soup bread bowl. And once again, photos for the Instagram and the Discord page. Alrighty. Well, everybody, that does it here. I have made my tomato soup bread bowls. I'm super excited and cannot wait to dive in. To start with, though, I'm going to take a little bit of this bread that I made and just give it a little dip. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. Ooh, my finger can feel where that heat was. Alright, everybody. With that, that's today's episode of Cooking with Morgan. Our cooking stream is complete. I am going to butter my loaf here in a few, and I'm going to go ahead and make Dan his soup as well once he's ready for it, because I know he's munching on a snack right now. But for now, everybody, I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining me for another cooking session, making bread bowls and roasted tomato basil soup. I cannot wait to dig in and devour all of this. I will do this off of stream, that way you don't have to watch. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I have my talk show, or my tech and video game talk show, Techeries, this weekend on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then next Wednesday, where I usually have at 8 p.m. my Wannabes podcast, which talks about movies and entertainment news. That one will not be happening next week because it is the day before Thanksgiving and everybody's busy with families. But for now, I'm going to call it here. You guys have a wonderful time, and I will catch you next time, y'all. See ya, and have a good one. Thank you so much.